About 5 or 6 years ago, Pastor Ralph gave a sermon challenging the congregation about if God put something on your heart, then to go for it. So 3 weeks ago, 7 of us went to Kisumu, Kenya for a mission trip. And our main purpose was to share God's love to the 70 widows and 300 orphans of one particular village.
It was like going back in time on culture change, seeing where we are in America and where they are in Africa. We have much and they don't have much, but yet they're happy. And when we entered the village, we saw that the love of God just expounded on their faces, and as they shared with us and just loved on us, it was truly a life-changing experience.
Although many of the widows already know the Lord, their lives are just so hard. They need to walk 10 miles to get water or drink the muddy water that is nearby. And they just work very, very hard in the fields and taking care of all of the orphans. That us coming really gave them encouragement that God does love them. And they were very encouraged that folks would come from halfway around the world to share God's love with them and encourage them. We also wanted to do a program with the orphans to teach them songs like Jesus Loves Me, so that they can keep those words in their heart and remember that always. So as they grow up, they can remember that Jesus is always there for them and loves them very much.
As a builder, we went there to just help in any way we could. As we started to begin to build, we found that the supplies that we had and the supplies that were there were quite different. And so when Charlie and the team were building, I was sent to go to the hardware store and try to sort everything out and get the right material needed. And that was quite a trying experience, where communication was, I was talking oranges and they're giving me bananas. So it was one of those things that just had to go through, and I thank God that there was a MacGyver on the scene that could improvise and use whatever material we had to accomplish the task that we wanted to finish.
Another challenge was, although we brought some power tools with us, we weren't able to recharge them. So we ended up having to do a lot of the building by hand. Although it was a lot of hard work, it ended up being a blessing, because a lot of the men from the village did come up to assist us with building, and they got to see how to build the greenhouses and learn how to build it with the type of tools that they have access to. If we would have built it with all of the power tools, they wouldn't have been able to replicate exactly what we did. But now they'll be able to go out and duplicate the type of greenhouses that we built.
The team itself grew mightily, because we went thinking that we're going to bless them, but in actuality we got blessed, and God moved to touch each and every one of us, that we may grow even closer to Him and closer to the people who are in need, and just being able to share the good news. I really encourage the men to step forward too, because it's like it's life-changing, and it'll open your heart up to see the needs of other people, and you will receive the love that you cannot express in words. It's just beyond words. And I believe that, as God said, love God and love your fellow man, and that's what was happening.
We want to thank everybody who supported us, and especially those that prayed for us. Prayer was just so important. We didn't really have any sickness. We didn't get bit by the mosquitoes, and everything worked out. We were able to accomplish everything we set out to do. So we're hoping that this is not just a one-time thing. There's so many needs that they have, and we'd love to go back and help them some more, and we hope that you can join us.